good, grind schoolers? It's your boy Rob, and we back in the shop today. So today what we got going down is, man, we are going to polish the Impala cut and buff. I don't really want to say that. I don't know if I'm gonna necessarily cut and buff. Yeah, I might go ahead and do it. We're gonna go ahead and cut and buff the Impala. The reason being is because I washed the car and I began to like polish it because I started to like when I painted the car. I had to tape off certain areas in order to like spray like the trim pieces and stuff like that. And in doing that, somehow, some way, underneath the plastic, there was like an overspray look, and you could tell like after I washed the car, like I couldn't like hand by hand, I couldn't get that little spot off. And I'll turn the camera around and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about in this particular spot, because there's a bunch of spots like that. I couldn't just flip it over, or I don't know how it got underneath the plastic, but it got underneath the plastic and it made like this like dry clear looking spot. I don't know how it happens, but it happened. And so we got to clean some of that up so that the paint shines like it should. You know, I see a lot of cars online and, you know, I'm like, man, like candy paint, glistening, shining, super fly and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, mine don't look like that. And obviously there's for good reason it doesn't look like that, because there's orange peel all over the car. And then also too, like I said, it had that dry, clear look on certain parts of the car where I had to tape off or whatever, where I resprayed and stuff like that. But anyways, I started working an area back here in the back of the car, and I was able to get that dry, clear stuff off of there. And so now like I was buffing it and stuff like that, shining it up, and it started to look really good, y'all. So it was sitting out in the sun and it was looking just, man, crazy. And I was like, man, there's a lot of orange peel everywhere. And I just started thinking like, man, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and cut and buff the car. Now I wanted to flow coat the car, but I don't think I'm ready to do all that. I don't want to go back through the process of cutting the whole car down and then going to, you know what I'm saying, trying to buff it all out and doing all that. You know, I don't want to do all that. I don't want to respray it and do all that. I want to be pretty much done with this situation, you know what I mean, until the next time it gets painted, because one day I will repaint it, but it ain't gonna be anytime soon. So anyways, I'll flip the camera around, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go ahead and wet sand the car 600 grit, and then I'll do my 2000 or whatever, and then I'll go ahead and do my compounding and then my polishing, and then the car should come out looking real good. I know I said last time that I didn't want to, I was losing interest in my Impala, excuse me, but I washed it. I took it out, and now I'm kind of like, man, like, dude, what are you thinking? Like, this car is like dope. You know what I'm saying? It's a dope car. I just need to do the things that I need to do to it to make me want to enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's slow or whatever, but at the end of the day, if I could just keep it reliable, make it look the way I want to look, because the wheels, I'll show you guys that too. The wheels are ruined. So I want to get rid of the wheels and get some new wheels, and then hopefully I could fall in love with the car again. Because I see other Impalas online with, you know, 24s and 6s and stuff like that, and I'm like, damn, them things are super nice. A super, super sexy car, you know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like that about mine. Like, mine doesn't look like that. But anyways, man, go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into the video. All right, y'all, so I'll pull the car out in a second so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But this area here, I polished it. I polished this area back here, and it looks really good, y'all. Really, really good. There's not a whole lot of orange peel on this area and on the flatter surfaces of the car. Well, now that I'm in the shade, I can kind of see them. But down the side of the car is where all of that orange peel and all that stuff is. And I want to get all of that out. But you see this dry spot here? I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but there's like a dry spot here. You can see it right here. It's kind of dry. You can see all of this orange peel all over the place. You can see like the Elko looks real grainy. It's not like clear like a mirror. I want to get all that out. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do from this body line down, down the side of the car on both sides. I'm not gonna do the bumpers, and then that will go for the fenders and everything else. And then everything else I'm just gonna polish. I might do the trunk, cut and buff the trunk, and then from this body line, like I said, down. Right here, I'll debate on that. Because the Impala logo goes there. As a matter of fact, I need to put that back on there. But everything else I think might wait for a different time. But for now, I just want to get from here down. I don't want to spend a whole hell of a lot of time on it. Now the hood has already been pretty much cut and re-cleared. So there's 6 coats of clear on the hood already. I already 600 gridded it. Went through 600 grit. So the hood only needs polishing. And then the bumper, I don't know if you guys could see, but there was a spot down here that I had kind of messed up, and it looked like this. I don't know if y'all could, yeah, it looked like this, but it was like right here. So I took the compounding, and I went ahead and I started buffing and I polished it. So right here is all good, but right here I can't really get up in here, so I'll have to figure that piece out. But we could just polish this out and it'll look like this here. You know what I'm saying? And now that I polished it, you can kind of see the purple a little bit in the paint. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but and I know I said this before, that this paint job has more purple in it than it does red, but red is the dominant color. So it looks red, and when you're driving down the street, it looks red, but you know what I'm saying, like you could see the purple. Like if you look on the mirror, I don't know if it's picking up, that's probably because of the Elko, but if you look here, you could kind of, well, I guess that's because of the Elko, never mind, but you could kind of see the purple on like how, like depending on how the sun is shining on the car and stuff like that. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and just polish up the hood from that body line all the way back down. I'll go ahead and 600 grit, 600 wet sand the car, go to 1500, 2000, get all that cleaned up. And then I want to clean up my wheel wells, make those black so it's not got that overspray on there. And then just clean everything up, man, so that the car looks really, really good, man. And that looks really good, y'all. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. I really like the way my car turned out. But like I said, I just am not, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I don't drive it that much. And like I said, it was dirty and stuff like that. Like I said, I was losing interest and stuff. But, man, I got to rock with my Impala, y'all. I got to rock with it, man. But anyways, I got to fix things like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why the headlight is not all the way back up in there. I got to fix things like this. The trim is not all the way attached. You can see the wheels are pretty much ruined. You know what I'm saying? They're not ruined to the point, like, obviously, where it's like all like bent or, you know, scratched up or anything. I'm sure like I could get them repolished or something like that, but I'm not rocking with these. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take these off. These were just something quick for me to have before, you know what I'm saying, like I was just trying to jump into something quick, and I was scouring the internet trying to see what wheels would go good with this type of car, and I found these and I fell in love with them when I first got them. And then over the years, obviously, you know what I'm saying, like, I want something different, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to go this level of nice on here, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when I take this car out, you know, the US Mags are cool, but, I mean, let's be honest, they're US Mags. You know, nothing wrong with US Mags, don't get me wrong, but for the level that I'm trying to take my cars to, it don't fit the bill for what I'm trying to do. So, yeah, these will be for sale. Like I said, it's just a repolish on the wheel, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to do that. I don't have the expertise to do that. So, you know what I'm saying, I'll let somebody else get a crack at them whenever I'm ready to, you know what I'm saying, upgrade the wheels. But yeah, man, I kind of got distracted earlier today, so I wasn't able to clean the car thoroughly like I wanted to. I wanted to clean the mirrors and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, or clean the mirrors, clean the windows and stuff like that. I wanted it to be really, really clean. And then also too, I gotta get, so you see like right here, there's primer there, there's primer all over here. I wanna get all of that stuff cleaned up. I definitely wanna get new trim, just so I could take this to another level. And then like I said, I'll rock with this paint job until, you know what I'm saying, like I'm ready to repaint it. But that'll probably be years down the line. You know, so, but yeah, I've been, you know, kind of polishing, getting that dry clear coat out. And then, you know, I got some runs that I gotta cut out just in the clear. I got one there, I got one down here. So I wanna get all that stuff out, all that cleaned up, and then I'm gonna start sourcing this stuff to clean it up. I'm not gonna do that like obviously now, but you know, in due time, all of that stuff will get cleaned up, and then we'll just keep the car reliable. Let me open the hood and show y'all what the LT1 looks like, because I know I alluded to it, and I know, you know what I'm saying, if you've been following me for a while, you've seen what it looks like under here. And I knew, or I said that this car, the LT1, is a dog in here, and it is, but I'm reluctant to take it out to do an LS because of how clean it is under there. So let me open up the hood and I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. Then we'll pull the car out. All right, y'all. So you can see pretty much just how clean it is underneath the hood of this car, man. Like, you know, aside from the yellowing of the tanks and stuff like that, you know, like everything is clean underneath here. It's not too many leaks and like a whole bunch of grime and a whole bunch of dirt and all that kind of good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like the hoses are good. Like I replaced pretty much all the hoses. The radiator hoses are good. The belt is new, so that's good. No cracks there. This alternator is the only thing that's pretty much been replaced before I got the car. You can see that it's a smaller alternator, so whoever had this car put on a smaller alternator, which it is what it is. We'll probably upgrade to like a Macman alternator, you know what I'm saying, when I do the beats and all that kind of stuff. Home plate is still there, you know what I'm saying. It doesn't have any of the cold air intake or nothing like that. The most messed up piece is that rag joint on the steering column, and that's pretty much it, man. Like I said, everything. I also replaced the master cylinder too. And this car stops on a dime. Like, for it being a big boat, this thing works pretty good. And that's why I'm really reluctant to take the motor out and mess all of this stuff up, because I mean, it's a good motor, y'all. It's a really good motor. Still has AC, all that stuff. When I first got the car, the AC was blowing cold, and now it's not, so I got to recharge it. But other than that, man, everything works. Everything works on the car, but, you know, it has 187,000 miles. I'm sure I can go a lot longer. There doesn't seem to be anything really wrong with it. But, you know, like, if I got up under here and I really degreased and cleaned and, you know what I'm saying, like, blacked out everything so that it's not faded, it will look even better than what it does now. But, you know, like I said, like, you know, it has a new water pump, new distributor, wires, spark plugs. Everything on here is pretty much brand new. It does leak, I think, transmission fluid, so I think I need a new transmission pan gasket. And then after that, you know, we should be good to go. But like I said, man, I mean, everything up under here looks really good, and that's why I'm really reluctant to tear it out and get rid of it. So I think I'm gonna backtrack on the LS for now, and I'm gonna go ahead, rock this until the wheels fall off, and then once it breaks down, I'll go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, try to swap it for the LS instead of putting money into this motor. But it runs really good for now, you know what I mean? Like, other than that transmission issue, whatever's going on with that, like where it bucks so hard, you know what I'm saying, I got to figure that out. But obviously that's like a transmission thing, so we got to figure that out. And yeah, but other than that, man, let me pull the car out so y'all can see it in the sun, because I cleaned it up and I'm real excited. I'm real excited to, you know, see the paint. I had to put it in the house, or in the garage, a little earlier because I had to go do something. But I want to show y'all the area that I buffed, and then, we'll go from there. And matter of fact, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna do uh, cutting the cutting and buffing in a separate video, just because, you know, this one is going a little long. I just want to, you know what I'm saying, kind of talk to y'all about my plans with the Impala for now. I really want to get this thing on the road, like, and I've been saying this for the longest. I really want to get it on the road, man. I just haven't had the opportunity. Gotta align the hood and stuff like that, but you know what I'm saying, like, you can see the sun glistening on it from this angle right here. But let me go ahead and pull it out, and I'll show you the area that I polished. All right, y'all. You can see the area that I polished, man. Just how crazy the sun is smacking off of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just this area right here. You know what I mean? Like I said, there's an orange peel here, but I don't know if I want to do this whole car all in one sitting. That's why I said I'll probably go from this body line down, get all that orange peel off there. I might attack the trunk, but other than that, man, I don't know why it sounds like that. But other than that, man, I want to get all this stuff off of here, and then you know, it should be, you know, real good. But like I said, there was a super dry spot right here, and we got that knocked out. So anyways, I just wanted to show y'all what this joint looked like in the sun smacking up off of it. You know what I'm saying? You can see all that candy. Yes sir. Ain't perfect, but yo, it'll do the job, man. It'll do the job. All right, y'all, that's gonna be it for this video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. It's so hot out here. And you know, like I said, I was going to you know, sand down or whatever, 600 grit the car, but it's just too hot out here, man, for me to really do anything. So I got to do that like early in the morning, depending on how the Elko goes, because I want to get the Elko done. I probably won't be able to drive it tomorrow like I wanted to, just because I want to still finish up, get the 6x9s and stuff in. So I don't know if I'm gonna attack that or if I'll just attack the Impala. I guess it just depends on what I want to do. I really don't like jumping from doing something and then doing something else, and then going back to whatever else it is that I need to do. But it's just been kind of working that way. But I definitely want to start getting the Impala cleaned up so that it really like the paint comes all the way out, and you know, the loose parts like the trim and all that kind of stuff that are hanging off the car, I want to get that in line so that I can get in the car and I can just go and drive and have fun in it. Like I said, I don't know obviously how to solve the issue with the speed of the car, but I mean, hopefully my feelings with that subside with the Elko being done. So I think I'll probably just finish up with the Elko, get all the speakers and stuff done, and then during the week or whatever, I'll go ahead and sand down the Impala and get that done. Or, you know, I could even just do that real quick, and either way, I'm gonna charge the battery for the buffer, and then I'll start buffing everything, polishing everything, making it real nice, because I did clean the car and I want to bring the paint out a little bit better than what it is, so that I could look at my car and be like, dang, like that looks like a mirror, you know what I mean? Like from far away, it looks like that and it's really beautiful, but once you get up on the car and you could tell like there's a lot of orange peel on the car, and I want to get all that out. So and then once I can get the wheels that I want to get for the car, I mean, it'll probably change my feelings about the car. And also too, with having the bigger wheels, I probably won't be trying to dip off and smash and do all that other extra stuff. I just really want the car to be reliable, and you know, I want to be able to hop in and have fun and enjoy it, put my family in it and be cool. So yeah, man, I think I might attack, you know, that, and hopefully I can get both of them done for the week, and then I can jump into both of them, go get my daughter from school in both of them, and just enjoy and have fun. Y'all saw in my short that I posted, my daughter was in the El Camino because she wanted to, you know, she wanted to ride with me, and we just went around the neighborhood or whatever, because the dashboard, nothing else was in there. And there's stuff all over the place right now because obviously I'm trying to get the dashboard done and get everything else hooked up. But yeah, we just went in the neighborhood and cruised, and I want to do the same thing with the Impala. So anyways, y'all, man, I had anticipated coming out here and really actually finish polishing the car. But like I said earlier, I started doing it. I washed it, got everything good. And I got distracted. Well, I had to take my mom to go get her car from the shop and all that kind of stuff. We ended up just kind of kicking it for the day. And now it's pretty much too hot to really do anything. I shouldn't even be in here making this video. You guys could probably see me sweating. But anyways, man, like I said, I hope y'all enjoy. Stay tuned for the next video because I will be sanding down the car, getting it all polished up, and this thing should look like glass. And then the rest of the car I'll do at a later date. This is a big car, so I don't want to just jump out the window and try to sand everything down all at once because I'm not in that mind frame and I'm not in that mode. I don't want to, excuse me, bite off more than what I can chew. So for now, we're just gonna do from that body line down, polish up the hood, probably the trunk, and then when I feel like doing the rest, I'll probably do the roof and then the top of the, you know what I'm saying, the doors and all that kind of stuff. And then just keep chopping away, you know what I'm saying, at it as we go on. But anyways, man, go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and always remember, work hard so you can live free.